Welcome level 3 ladies. This is my backyard and I hope to send quite a few videos to you throughout the term. These videos are here just to try and help you reinforce those kind of concepts and fundamentals that we speak about during the swing program. Hopefully as level 3 swing ladies we're going to get a little bit more time focusing on the on-course awareness stuff, course management. However, these videos are going to try and give you an insight to a few drills and kind of the technical concepts that we talk about. I look forward to seeing you throughout the term. Any questions or queries, hit me up at the golf club, email, contact me any way you like, and hopefully we can progress forward to getting you more golf in 2023. So now we're going to talk about the step drill. This is a drill that we're going to be using to help trigger the inertia of the body. Once again, really trying to lay off the club, so letting the club take care of itself by body movement rather than the hands pulling the club down first. Okay. When we get to the top of the backswing, as we've spoken about multiple times, is that we're trying to get the lower half to trigger first, chest to come through, and the hands and the club to come through last. So hips, chest, hands. Step drill is a really good way to kind of force that upon your body to start feeling that move. Basically, we spoke about it during the lesson, but from a setup point of view, we get both our feet together in line with the golf ball. Okay, we're going to then take a nice full shoulder width stance and step back. Okay, we're going to hover the club over the top of the golf ball. Now what we're trying to create is our awareness of when this club starts to make its way back is when we start stepping forward. Now, because if we can do this, it forces us to get our lower half to start moving first, chest second, and hands last. Okay, so without a golf ball is a good way to try and start things off. Finding my position, imagining still the golf ball is there, step back, club over the top of the ball, club goes back as we step forward, and then we come through to our finish. Now it's important that we learn to use speed within this drill, not to be scared of it, okay? So what we're trying to do is that when you have your full body movement and full sequence pattern, it's done automatically, so that's subconscious training. So if we're doing it slowly, we can become aware of exactly what we're trying to do. When we start doing it fast, we're going to see whether we can still keep that movement happening, okay? So a little bit quicker. Stepping as club goes back, coming through and holding finish position. All right, from down the line to have a look at that. Okay, imagining the ball position is there. We're going to step back, keep club over the ball, backing off, stepping at the same time. Okay, full motion. Trying to hold that finish position as best as we can. Now, with a ball, don't be scared of the impact and don't be scared of a bad outcome. We're just trying to get used to making an impact. But we have ball position, feet together, step back, hover over ball, trigger in, finish the swing. Okay, down the line we'll have a look at that. Now I won't hit this too far, and I've only got a wedge. You can do it with any club, but I do have a big yard, but cars driving past, so I don't want to obviously hit it too far. So here we go. We have step back, hover, backing, stepping off, and hitting through. All right. Hopefully one of the kids can find that ball in the dark. Anyway, that's our step drill. Really trying to promote motions of inertia being controlled by our body parts. Hope it helps. Happy golfing. So week one, we spoke about a couple of things. Main thing that I'm going to focus on from this video is talking about our spine angle awareness in a golf swing. A little bit challenging to really get the concept of. So using mirrors or videos, asking those questions when we catch up during our clinics, just to try and help get that weight in behind the ball as we're coming through the golf swing. So let's have a look at it. I'll be the right-hander, so unfortunately no left-handed ladies throughout the term this year. Hopefully that can change, but it's good practice for my right-hand swing as well. So we're going to talk about spine angle, specifically in regards to the takeaway. So once we get our setup, our grip, our stance and our posture, what we're trying to do is first movement is going to be with our shoulder line, is that we're going to be turning our shoulders back and at some point we're also going to be turning our hips back. Both times we're trying to really avoid, when we take the club away, is that we don't want to see a lateral slide. So when we get to the top, you can see belt buckle and sternum are creating a forward spine angle. We're trying to get our spine angle to be in behind. So this kind of awareness is to help create our inertia, that when we start our downswing, we're getting mass behind the ball, hitting through the ball and getting an easier finish position. So let's try and break it down for you. What we spoke about is getting some exaggerated feel. So we're going to try to become aware with our left shoulder going down to our right heel. And what that basically means on the takeaway is I'm going to feel as though this comes back and down to my right heel. Now, as you can see, I haven't taken the club too far away. I've just taken it back to a nice comfortable position. But I'm trying to get a concept that if I look down in this point, I can see my sternum and my right foot are somewhat in line. The exaggerated move is making sure, even if it means our head gets in behind the ball, far better than keeping our head on the ball and having our hips slide back and our sternum go forward, okay? So same again, that feel for me and for you hopefully can be somewhat with our left shoulder, taking the club away, going down to our right heel, making sure that hip doesn't slide, but our hip turn just turns back, sternum back, and in our hold position, all right? If I go through the full motion into finish position, we're going to take shoulder back towards heel, hip starts to turn, left arm is straight, trigger lower half, chest follows through our strike position, into our finish, okay? Really concentrating specifically with this drill and this awareness of our spine angle. So for down the line, just to help with some visuals, grip stance posture, I'm going to try and bring this shoulder, my left shoulder, down to my right heel in my transition of takeaway. So shoulder goes, left shoulder down, hips start to turn, left arm is straight, club is 45, and I'm behind the ball here on my right side. Hips will start the downswing, chest will come through with it, following through to finish position, okay? So it was some technical training that we did during the lesson. There's a little video to just try and reinforce that movement. Not by any means, it's not easy. So when you're practicing it, just use it as a practice. When we play, as I will instruct you, we're playing for fun, we're playing for a little bit more of outcome awareness. This is just some technical training. So if you can practice in your backyard with a mirror on a driving range, it will definitely help you getting through to your finish position. Happy golfing, hope it helps.